Happy Tuesday! How is everybody doing? Welcome back to Maker's Gonna Learn.
How was your weekend?
Yes. Oh my gosh, it was Gorgina here.
Gorgina Bobina.
It was literally so pretty. Even yesterday, me and Lauren.
Yesterday was better than this weekend.
If heaven has a temperature, it was yesterday.
It was yesterday.
Like, it felt so good. Me and Lauren sat outside and worked all day. And then we went home and I sent her a picture of me sitting out on my driveway.
And I was like, dude, I was literally outside all evening.
It's so funny. I mean, it was just amazing. So anyways, hopefully you guys are having some nice weather. And if you're not, I hope you've been crafting.
Absolutely.
I feel like rainy day, bad weather, crafting is just where it's at. But yeah, we're gonna be making a Dollar Tree, y'all. The thumbnail, I had to put on the thumbnail, best DIY ever, because honestly, one of my favorite things that we've made on the channel.
It is. And I just feel like, first of all, Dollar Tree's spring florals
really next level
are so nice. If we're talking about like price wise and how they look, sometimes artificial florals can truly look so artificial that they're ugly.
Even like expensive artificial florals, like just because they're not real, like they look fake. So we're kind of picky about it.
I am very picky about artificial florals. These, for the price point, I think are beautiful.
If someone gave me this gift that we're gonna be making, I'd be like, that is gorgeous. That's so cute.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's so cute. So we're gonna show you guys how to make that. You could probably go get the materials today, honestly. I feel like I was just filming, so I feel like I'm talking as if I'm filming. I'm so sorry. It's like a weird mind shift. Anyways.
It is. Going from filming to coming to a live is like completely different.
Vibe. Yeah, I'm like, you can purchase these at the Dollar Tree, you know? It's a little bit more formal over there. But anyways, if you're new here, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. If you haven't been able to make a live stream, we're glad that you could be here today. We get lots of people that are like, I finally made it. Like, I'm on my lunch break.
I know.
I think it's nice that we have it at lunch, because then, you know, people can watch us while they eat. So pretty cool.
So if you are new and you want to recreate this, stick around. We are doing a little thing right now where if you are not a member and you want to become a member, you can do that for $1. That's all it costs. You get unlimited access to our website for 7 days, meaning you get access to our 30 days to master our Cricut. And if we're being honest, and if you really are serious about learning your machine, you could go through that 30 days in the 7 days that you have.
We always say that because I feel like the 30 days you can just zoom through.
You can. There are going to be days where you're going to spend more time in the lesson, like learning things, but that is kind of like programmer course in our membership that is like has helped thousands of people.
Right, and that's just like a little piece. It's like a little piece that has a big bang, and I feel like a lot of people, we get questions on stuff sometimes, and I'm like, go watch the 30 Days to Master Your Cricut and then come back to me, because we just really intentionally go into detail in that resource, which is along with hundreds of other resources and fonts and cut files and everything that you get inside of the membership. So we always direct people over there. So if you all just became members and you haven't done that yet, make sure to check that out.
Yes.
We swear by it.
Plus, becoming a member with the dollar deal, you get 20 download credits, meaning you can download the fonts that we use today as part of your download credits and recreate what we're making. Exactly. I mean, 20 download credits is insane for $1.
I know, it really is, especially for fonts. I always say for fonts, because fonts are so expensive.
That's the first place that I would go, is I would download 20 fonts. That's just me.
That's what will get the most value.
So Kathy asked, did you say at one point that you can sublimate on top of Maker's Magic? At one point we did say that you could. We have tried, we have not.
We have done
it, and it did sublimate. Was it to our standard? Absolutely not. No. We have not figured it out yet.
I mean, you can do it. It's just like not to the level that you would want something to look, in my opinion. And you could be okay with it.
We spent about a week trying to figure it out, and then got super busy, and we haven't gone back to it.
We did like 10 tests.
Yeah.
We were really testing
We
it,
just
so.
had to have a little bit of a break.
Yeah. So anyways, this is kind of a lengthy craft, so I guess we'll get into it. If y'all have questions, chat box is open. Lauren and Sadie are both in the chats today, so we can go ahead and get started. Can I just show you guys my cup, first of all? My sweet husband, he loves a tactical find. Okay, we talked about this because he bought me a Stanley bag.
Oh, speaking of, do you know Stanley brand is releasing today, actually, a Stanley carry-all.
Stop.
Swear.
Okay, all these had
I think I saw it, that it was $4.16, I think.
Oh, okay.
Which is today.
Okay, we're gonna have to get that.
look.
Well, anyways, he got me this like neoprene carrier thing, but he also got me this, and look, it's got a chapstick holder, and you can put your keys here. You can connect your keys here. Isn't that so cute? He's so
The
fun.
chapstick holder really does it for me.
That's literally why he bought it for me, because I'm a psycho about my chapstick. I'm like, where's my chapstick?
Where's my chapstick?
Like if I'm out of chapstick, I am in a bad mood. If I need chapstick and I don't have it, I don't talk about anything else. Where's my chapstick? I'll put lotion on my lips. Like I'll put water on my lips. I literally cannot stand to have dry lips. So anyways, there's that. It's called a Frosty Buddy. I would say I'll link it below, but I just wanted to show you guys because I thought it was cool.
Cool.
Okay, let's talk about the project. Are you kidding me? Okay, this is from far away.
Are you kidding me?
This is from far away. I think this is the cutest thing ever. I can't believe it's Dollar Tree. There's pictures all the way around, okay?
It's so cute.
It's so cute. I'm gonna put it like on the share or on the overhead camera so you guys can see. So we put best mama ever. So this is, made this for Mother's Day. This is the Mother's Day gift because Mother's Day is coming up. We're gonna be using this black and white printable file right here. And then this is just like a background we have on the website. And then we're gonna be using a couple different fonts.
But tell me how cute that would be. I was literally just thinking, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, I would love to hear.
That was very rude of me. I was just thinking, how cute would that be for like a sibling birthday gift?
Oh, yeah.
Like to do for your siblings.
Yes.
Like, with
or
all
even
the different pictures.
Even graduation gifts.
Graduation.
Because you know graduation's coming
There's
up.
so many things you can. That could be some really good centerpieces if you were doing a graduation party.
Or a first birthday party.
First birthday party. There's so many things you can do with this.
I mean, honestly, you guys, you really can't beat it. And look how pretty these florals are. These are all Dollar Tree florals. Their colors are just insane. So anyways, I love it. I'm gonna set it over here to the side so y'all can kind of see it from the side, and I'm gonna show you what you're gonna need. Now, we have our Dollar Tree florals here. Look how pretty. So they didn't have the exact same ones that we used initially, but they had these really pretty ones, these, and I think Sadie got some more. Is this all of them? Sadie went and ran and got us some more too. Okay, and then this is from Hobby Lobby, but Dollar Tree, I'm like 99% sure that the Dollar Tree has floral foam. Am I right about that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just don't think it's in block.
It's not. Let me see those.
Yeah, did you get that from Dollar Tree?
So Mary Catherine went and bought flowers, and Sadie got me flowers yesterday. So these are, Sadie hooked it up. Okay.
Whoa.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, I love the ferns.
Ooh, I like these little pink bits, these ones.
Those are cute.
Okay, look, we love to have more. The more, the merrier. And these are only $1.25 a stem.
Yeah.
So we're gonna set these over here. Y'all know we love fake flowers. I can make one of them floral boxes for my graduation party this weekend.
You can. And what I love about this is that so many times we do like centerpieces, like floral centerpieces for events, but like, what do you do with them after?
Yeah.
I would not feel bad. I'm just saying I wouldn't feel as bad throwing away artificial florals that I only spent $1.25 on.
Right.
Versus going to Hobby Lobby and getting really expensive ones.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
But the good thing about these is you don't have to throw them away.
No,
you keep them as
I'm
decor.
I'm not saying like throw them, but a lot of times for events.
Right, after it's over.
After it's over, what do you do?
Yeah, right. So, okay, so there's two different types of foam here. You guys probably see these. This is a foam that you soak in water, so it's really for live flowers, but you can use it for fake flowers. It really doesn't matter. This one's typically used more for faux flowers. and you don't soak it in water. Okay. So either of those. Dollar Tree has floral foam. These are both from Hobby Lobby. But if you're wanting to save $1, get it from the Dollar Tree. So I've got these 4x6 frames. They come pre-matted. So they're actually 5x7 frames with a 4x6 mat. And then we've got Mary Catherine's family in these, which is so cute. So we've already put pictures in a couple of these. And then I'm going to show you guys how to put a picture in one. And then I'm going to also show you how to do the pattern image with the vinyl on the top. So you're going to need some vinyl. We're going to be using this really pretty like peachy coral color. And you're going to need some cardstock just to print your pictures and your pattern on. This is just like a 60-pound cardstock, 8.5 by 11. And then I've got some transfer tape here as well as floral cutters and a standard grip mat. Now everything that we're using today is linked in the description. So if you're ever like, what did she use? It's right beneath this video. Just scroll down and hit view more and you'll be able to see it. Okay, now where should we even start?
Well, I don't know.
Let's start with our pictures because that's like our base. Right. Like our frame and our pictures, that's like our base.
Yep.
So we're gonna go ahead and get into Design Space and I'm gonna show you guys how to get the pictures. I actually had Mary Catherine send me her family photo and I'm gonna airdrop it in so you guys can see the whole process. You know what I'm saying? So we have Design Space open. Okay, and I need to get my photo. So if you zoned out, zone back in. We're getting started. We're gonna start the tutorial. So we're going to start by airdropping our photo in, okay? So Mary Catherine has given me, let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb so people ain't trying to be texting me. Okay, you never know. Okay, so Mary Catherine sent me this photo right here. Now I don't have it saved to my phone, so let's just save photo. And then, oh, maybe I did. I'm just gonna save a duplicate. Okay, let me pull it up again. So go to your photos. So I'm just in my photos on my phone, okay? Can y'all see that, Sadie?
I feel like your brightness is really bright.
Turn it down, turn your brightness down.
Really? Okay. Yeah. Good? Okay, cool. So I've got that right there. And then I'm just gonna go to this little icon down here and you're gonna get an airdrop option. This is for iPhone users, okay? If you are not an iPhone user, you're gonna email your photo to your email address from your cell phone, okay? So I'm gonna airdrop this to my phone and we're sending it to Tanner Bell. That's what's this computer. And then let's go to share screen. And I'm going to hit accept and I'm going to save it to download. So I know that it's saved onto my computer. Okay. So now it's in my downloads right here. It's an HEIC and we're going to go, I'm just going to let that live right there for a second. And we're going to
keep going. I'm just at the part where it showed my face.
Oh, Lauren's,
my contact photo that you have for me.
Yeah. Have you guys seen it? It's good.
Keep going with the tutorial.
Okay, so we're gonna go to upload and right here on the left of the Cricut screen, we're gonna hit upload image and then I'm gonna go back to my Finder, okay, or your File Explorer, wherever your downloads live is where you wanna go. So I didn't exit out, so it's still like chilling up here and we're just gonna drag and drop this into Design Space. And then I'm gonna hit complex, little Anna Lee, she's so cute. And then I'm gonna hit apply and continue. And we're gonna use the print then cut image. Now, if I went way too fast through that, this video can be rewound. Lucky for you guys.
Lucky for you.
Lucky you. So, and then I'm gonna select it and we're gonna add it to Canvas. Now, it may not come in the size we want it. We're wanting a 4x6, maybe even like a 4.25 by 6.25. And actually look, it's already at a 6.2 by 4.2, so that's perfect. Okay, this is the perfect size that we need. Now, continue to upload whatever images you need. We've already got 2 of our images in our frame, and you can make them in color, you can make them in black and white. I'm wondering if Mary Catherine did these in black and white on her phone.
You could do it from when you print. Instead of just printing color print black and white.
Duh. I was about to pull them in Canva and like show you guys how to do that. Thank God you said that. I just forget that you can like just straight up print in black and white from the printer. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so we're gonna leave that as it is. Now we need to hold on. This little guy right here is jumping. Is Megan Irk here? She's not. She must not be because she's not on. She would
tell us it was jumping if she did.
I know.
If she was.
Okay, it went away. It went away. Okay, so we've got this image. Now we need to go get our black and white image. I'm gonna go to Google. I'm gonna go to the internet. Let me just figure out what I'm talking about for a second here. I'm gonna go to our cut files and I'm gonna type in pattern. Now you can use whatever pattern you want. I recommend a very simple colored pattern like something black and white, which is what we're using. Let me get logged in real quick. Something black and white are very simple. That's gonna contrast really well with your vinyl because you wanna be able to read it. Honestly, if you didn't wanna do a pattern, you could do a solid colored cardstock or like a glitter cardstock would be really cute, but nothing crazy. So we're gonna just type in pattern in our cut files and it's gonna give you a bunch of options. We've got tons of things. So I wouldn't do anything this crazy unless you like lowered the opacity and made it a little less bright, you know, like not so colorful. Kathy, I love sepia tone for pictures. Do you remember when like sepia tone was it?
Yes.
Like you had to have sepia tone pictures on your MySpace. Like that was the thing. And then black and white for a hot minute. I still love pictures like that. I feel like they're nice and dramatic.
Yep.
Okay.
Agreed. Oh, Megan says she's in the background listening. Thank goodness I wasn't watching.
Thank God. What would we have done?
Megan, are you just now coming up for air now that tax season is officially over?
Oh, yeah. I forget.
Yeah.
I feel like my husband Trey goes through tax season at the first of every month. Because he does month end every single month. He's like a slave to work for a day, once a month. Okay, so I'm looking, I forgot the name of this file. So if you want to go directly to the link, you can just go to our YouTube and go all the way to the bottom.
Give me a second.
I think it's like Floral. I'm just blanking on it. But you can see we've got tons of options.
Black and white floral fabric.
There you go. Okay. Black and white floral fabric.
That's what it says.
All right. Let's see what happens here. Cross our fingers. Heck. Okay, look how pretty. Also, that's gorgeous. We got to use that for something in the fall. Okay, so we're going to use this black and white floral fabric. I'm going to hit this little download icon, and it's going to pop up here into a zip folder. You need to click the zip folder, and it's going to open up right here. So this is just a PNG option, which means it's a printable image, okay? Portable network graphic, if you want to get specific. And then I'm going to keep this box pulled up the same way we did with that photo. And we're going to open Cricut. We're going to go back to our uploads, hit upload image, and then we're going to open our Finder or your File Explorer, go to your downloads, and then click and drag that image in. I'm going to select complex. I always hit complex. It's just habit. Hit continue and apply and continue, and then we're doing a print then cut image.
Carrie Ann says, I'm in love with the silver tone photo filter on iPhones, and I had to just go check it out.
Oh.
It's like a mix between a sepia and a black and white.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'll have to look at that then. Robin says, I already have an idea for that truck. That's hilarious. Okay. So this is an interesting PNG. And the reason I say that is because if we zoom in, I want to show you guys. Do you see the background's missing? Mm-hmm. So it's like has a transparent background, which is great for us because in this case, what would happen is I can take a basic square and we can size it up. I'm going to hit arrange and send it back, and look. We could do this in whatever color we wanted. Now, white is probably what we'll do, but you could do it in like, We're going to do it in that.
We're going to do it in that one.
I thought that wasn't going to look good, but that looks amazing. And you know why? Because it makes that yellow pop in the middle of those flowers.
Yeah.
So you can literally change this to whatever that your heart desires. And then, so we're going to go with this gray. And it doesn't have to be perfect because we're about to slice this, okay? So I just put a background color behind it. Let me zoom out so you can get the full image. So you can see we've got 2 layers. We've got our flower layer and we've got our background layer, okay? Not all PNGs have a transparent background though, okay? This one does, and so I'm just adding a color behind it. If you didn't want to do a color, you could just do white, just make a white square and put it behind it. And what I'm going to do next is select both layers. So I'm just clicking and dragging my mouse. It's going to select both layers. The way that I know they're both selected is by looking in the layers panel, and then we're going to flatten them. Okay, that looks so good.
Okay, can I ask a quick question?
Yes.
Was there a reason you didn't make the background the same size? It's because you said you're going to slice.
I'm going to slice it, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay, beautiful.
But yeah, that's a valid question because I feel like
I just feel like somebody's going to answer.
Mm-hmm. Someone's going to ask that for sure. So, beautiful, right? Now, the frames that we got have a 4x6 mat in them, but look how we've done this. So this is actually 5x7 with a 4x6 mat. So for this side, we took out the mat and we filled the whole sheet. So I'm going to make a 5x7, okay? I'm going to slice out a 5x7 rectangle out of our flower design. So we've flattened everything together, and then I'm going to go to my shapes and I'm going to make this 5x7. We can unlock our shape and then do it this way. Oh, I did it reverse. 7x5, sorry. 7x5. Okay. And then you can see this is right over it. Now, if you're like, I don't know where exactly I want to cut it, you can change the function of this square to a guide. And this is going to allow you to move around to make sure you don't accidentally cut over too far or in the wrong spot. And you can kind of pick which portion of the pattern that you slice out. Does that make sense to everybody? Now, sometimes Design Space is picky about cutting. Hold on, let's see if it'll let us.
What?
It's not gonna let me slice out of this. Okay, hold on. Let me unflatten it and see. Let me test something really quick before I tell you guys to do it this way. Nope, that didn't work. Interesting, interesting. It's not letting me. Sometimes it'll let me slice out an SVG out of a PNG and sometimes it won't. Do you ever have that issue? Or is it just me?
No.
I feel like,
okay. Try to flatten the gray and the florals together.
okay.
We know that has to happen.
Okay, yes, and let's send it to the back.
Yeah, now make that a PNG and change it from that to print and cut. Change it from basic shape or basic cut to print and cut and see if it'll let you slice. I mean, it's not going to do anything, but
Why?
still not.
Nope.
Because flattening should merge it into one layer.
I know. Now, sometimes it won't, like in specific instances. Okay, let's try something else. Let's unflatten it. We're troubleshooting, you guys.
Slice the flowers.
Yes, so I'm gonna just slice the flower layer. So I unflatten the gray from the flower. I just have the flower layer selected, and I'm gonna hold the shift key down and select the square, and it's gonna let me. Okay, so what you need to do is slice your flowers first, okay? And Sally, I think it is because it's technically 3 layers, but what
flatten is supposed to do is flatten is supposed to take all of your layers and compress it into one layer, which it does on your layers panel.
Right. So it should and that's what I was saying. Sometimes it will let me. So sometimes Design Space does what it should in that aspect, and this time it's not going to let me. So that's totally fine though, because what we're going to do is just slice the rectangle out of the pattern, and then we'll flatten that to the gray square. Okay, so just stick along with me. So we're gonna slice this square out of just the pattern. You can see I've got both of them selected over here in the layers panel, and we're gonna hit slice, okay? And then I'm gonna delete all the layers that I don't need once it does it. There it goes. So we're just gonna delete all of these layers, and look, this is all we need right here, okay? So you'll have this extra piece over here, and I'm gonna delete that. And then I can get this square. We're just gonna unlock it, and we can literally change this to 7 by 5 and it'll be exact. You can select both of them and then hit align center, okay? They're both still selected, and then we're gonna flatten. There we go. And now it's a print and cut. Good? Are we good? So anyways, small dilemma, but we troubleshoot it together, so that was cool.
I thought it might do it on my end, but
it didn't. I think it depends on the file, honestly. Like sometimes different files work for it and sometimes they don't. Okay. So we have our 2 images that we want to put in there. Now these are print and cut. Sometimes we get these little yellow triangles that say low resolution, and we just ignore them because they're not the boss of us. We're gonna print it anyways. It's so finicky.
Because they're not the boss of us.
Sometimes it says it, and I'm like, it's really fine. Like, it's really not gonna be that big of a deal.
Agreed. 100%.
Okay, so we've got this one and this one. Now I'm gonna print this one in black and white. So I'm kind of glad that these are on 2 separate things because I want the yellow in this to still pop. So what we're gonna do next is go to continue, and then we're gonna send this to the printer. Now, I want you guys to watch what I do when we go to print this, okay? Kathy, if you wanna re-watch what we just did, rewind, and you can slow me down even on the thing, which helps a lot. I always try to tell people you can slow me down when I'm talking, but you can totally re-watch this as many times as you want. So the printer, this is how we print. So we are on our little floral piece. I'm gonna send to printer, okay? I'm going to be using the Canon TS9500. That's like our favorite printer that we have here. I'm going to turn the bleed off. We don't really need that here. And then I'm gonna use system dialog, okay? And then I'll hit print. Now it's gonna load and load and load. If you're like, where's my dialog box? It's right back here. Now we need to feed this from the rear feed. The rear feed.
Did you put paper in there?
Mary Catherine might have, but you can check.
Okay.
I'm gonna go media and quality, and then we're gonna put feed from rear tray, okay? And we're gonna do best quality. Now, if you are using like photo paper or something like that, you can totally change this to photo. We're just gonna keep it on auto select. We're using cardstock for our prints today, and then I'm gonna go ahead and send that to print.
It's ready.
It's ready?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And let me get all this stuff out of the way. So I've got a standard grip mat here. Does anybody have questions while that's printing? Okay. I think that this slicing wasn't working because it was technically 3 layers, but it wasn't because we flattened it.
But here's the thing. It should have worked because, like I
Yes.
said, flatten compresses your layers into one layer.
Right.
So maybe it's something that Cricut is working on.
Yeah.
Like it could be a function that they're in the process of
glitch.
like working on it and
Yeah.
making it better. So I have decided to not look at things in a negative light and just have a positive spin on things. And maybe it's not working right now because they're trying to fix it.
They're working on it right now.
I don't know. We could report a problem though.
Yeah, we could. We totally could. Oh, Beth has a question. Why didn't you use pattern fill? Beth, I don't use pattern fill a lot, but that is a good point. I mean,
is pattern fill not for
Cricut
specific
patterns?
Yeah,
I think it is. I think you have to use the patterns they offer.
Yes.
But I'll go back and check that. I never use it because it takes me like 2.5 seconds to literally put that square behind there and flatten it. So like I just don't go to do it. But that is a good question. Donna, no, we need to get some of the new cardstock from Ashley Falco.
I did see them, and they're gorgeous.
They're neon, right? They're neon like glitters.
No, they're slate. Like they're a true mustard. I
thought she was coming out
an
with
amazing
glitters.
green.
Oh.
You've not seen them?
No, I missed the memo, you guys.
Girl, hold up.
Okay, so this is, I'm just putting this on here, and then back on the share screen, I'm gonna put medium cardstock, okay? And then we're just gonna send this into our Cricut. Load it in, and then we'll hit go.
Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, the new colors, where are they at?
You can add your own pattern.
Here they are.
I guess I knew that.
Here they are.
It's just, we don't ever use it, you guys. Oh, yeah. Oh,
All
emerald.
of these are the new ones.
Those are gorge. That mustard.
Yes.
I love it. I love it.
And the tan.
Yeah, the tan. We'd like a good tan.
And that dusty blue looks beautiful too.
Yeah, we'll have to get some of those. Thank you guys for filling us in on the pattern fill. You can tell we never use it.
Oh wait, you can do it?
You can upload your own patterns.
Oh.
I guess I knew it. Like now that you guys are saying it, I'm like, oh yeah, maybe I've done that before. But I just never use it. Honestly, most of our backgrounds have a background on them. Like most of our patterns have a background on them. That one just happened to not, so I put one on it. So thanks for refreshing my memory. Anne said, Ashley made a very cool craft of florals to foam board. I saw that. It's very cute. Oh, print and cut error.
What?
That's freaking rude. Okay, we're gonna try. I'm just gonna hit play again and let it try to run through again.
I just calibrated that machine.
The disrespect.
Truly.
If it doesn't work, we can literally cut these out with a paper trimmer. We may just do that anyways. Okay, while it's cutting, I've got a lot of stuff on my table. I'm gonna go ahead and take out these backers. And so for the black and white one, we don't need any of this stuff. Like we don't need the mat. We don't need any of the stuff. Now I'm gonna save this so it keeps it like pushed down towards the front. Yeah, because you don't want it like floating around. But as far as this stuff goes, we don't need it. Okay, our print and cut doesn't want to work. So we're gonna cut this out with paper trimmer because it's actually just a straight edge. But let's go back to the share screen.
Do you need one?
Yeah. And then I'm gonna send this one to the printer and I'll go ahead and send it while you're out there.
Devil's playing with the church's money, y'all.
Yep, y'all heard it here first. Now this one we want in black and white. So let's go to, we're gonna feed it from the rear tray. Y'all, I don't do it this way normally, so bear with me.
Here it is.
Where do I go to print it as black and white? Here we go. Medium quality rear tray best. We want it on best because it's a photo. And then we're gonna send it to print. There you go, there you go. Okay, general question from Yolanda. How does Dollar Tree generic Cricut products work in the Cricut machine? I haven't started yet. It depends on which product you're talking about. It depends. Some of them are good, some of them are not so good.
In my opinion, I think the HTV.
The HTV's bomb.
The glitter HTV is actually surprisingly
and the
really
holographic.
good. And the holographic. Strictly, and the reason I love the glitter HTV is because it is thin.
Yeah.
But it's still, listen, we even put it through a wash test.
Yes.
That thing stayed. It stayed.
It did.
Their vinyl, it's fine to practice with, I guess.
It's a great practice.
It's actually paper vinyl is the thing. It's not even like plastic
vinyl. Right.
It's like it said, and it says on there paper vinyl.
Yes. Okay. I'm just trimming off the edges here.
Did you feed it from rear tray?
Yeah.
Okay. It's just not on cardstock.
It's
Yeah, just send it one more time to put it on cardstock.
You guys saw me pick rear tray, right? Okay.
Well, let me double check and make sure it is cardstock in the rear tray.
You ready? Okay, I'm gonna print it again. We just want it to be like firm in there. Okay, so trim all the way around this. And then we can pop this bad boy into the frame. Now these frames are kind of crusty on the inside. We're gonna use our alcohol. I've just got, this is from the Dollar Tree too. This is like a nail polish remover pump. And we keep rubbing alcohol in it to clean our blanks. And I'm just going to clean that really good. And make sure it's dry before you start putting in your stuff. Okay. It's bigger than, I'm gonna put the mat back in because it's like not 5x7, even though I printed it as 5x7. So we're gonna put this mat back in ours and we'll put the words to fit in that area. Beautiful. And if you don't want it to move, you can add a little piece of tape. And then we're just gonna pop this back in there. Now, if you have a directional one, make sure you're paying attention to the direction of your pattern. This pattern, look how cute. So I put the mat back in because I was really just, I thought it was 5x7. They should be 5x7. It says 5x7, but anyways, it was a little bit bigger. So we're gonna fit the words in this little space whenever we do the vinyl. No biggie. And then we're gonna go ahead and, I wonder if it'll cut this one. Should we try it?
I mean, we can try.
Okay, let's try it. We will try. Okay.
I love that. That gray with those flowers.
I know, it's so pretty.
Super cute.
Okay, I'm doing medium cardstock. It's gonna scan it. And hopefully it works. All right, hot glue gun is on. She's toasting up. Oh, I've got my glue ready. There's a lot of materials, I feel like, for this project. So, like a lot of big materials, I should say. So everything feels like very spread out.
So you feel very like confined. Hand me the finished one over here and we'll, I'll just stick it right here to get it off the table for you.
Thanks. Wow, beauty.
Beauty. Gorgeous, Gorgina.
Y'all, I've been crafting my heart away. I'm doing a graduation party for my best friend for graduate nursing school on Sunday. I was spray painting at like 10 o'clock last night in the yard, in the dark. Yeah. Is it working?
Yeah.
It's a Christmas miracle. Look at the preview screen though. Look at share screen.
Listen, I literally just put, if Design Space was working fine earlier, but it's not now, there's a reason.
Yeah.
Because I had it, the one in here, did you know that we've been in beta for like ever?
Yeah.
And I turned it back to the live version and now it's giving us issues.
Oh, love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna pop this one out and we're gonna pop this out. Now we're keeping the mat in this one as well. But this is so nasty. These little mats are, I think it's from like the cardboard maybe. I don't know, but I'm gonna clean it just so it looks nice, you know? I don't wanna like make this and Mary Catherine's probably gonna gift it. So I don't wanna make her something that's ugly, you know?
No, we never wanna make something that's ugly.
Never. You want people to ask you where you bought it, not if you made it. Okay. Cute. And then we're gonna pop this back in and this. Now this one, I'm a little bit more hesitant just to put it in there willy-nilly because it's a picture, so I want it to be pretty straight. So I'm just gonna take a piece of tape and attach it up here. And then I'm gonna put these back in. Oh, also, I'll have you guys know, we were talking about A Court of Thorns and Roses. I did start reading it. Lauren should be proud of me. I'm 20-something chapters in.
Oh, so you've slowed down.
Yeah, I stopped reading it yesterday. I was in the mood for music more.
I understand that.
Okay, so here are our cute little pictures, and then there's this one. Now I'm gonna go back into Design Space, and we're going to, first of all, I'm measuring this. I'm not listening to what Cricut told me.
Nope.
I mean, Dollar Tree told me.
Nope.
We're gonna measure it. So we're gonna measure this because I want to put words just in this little area. This is 5.5.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
5.5 by 3.5. Okay.
So it's
not even.
not 4 by 6.
No. Okay.
If we would have put 4 by 6, then we would have.
It would have looked awful.
Yep.
Okay. So let's make a 5.5 by 3.5 square. I'm gonna unlock it, and that's what we're gonna put our words in. Okay. And we can move this stuff just over. And I'm just going to change this to a light gray. And then we're going to pop in whatever you want it to say. What that one says Happy Mother's Day.
This one says Best Mama Ever. And then Happy Mother's Day underneath it.
That's cuter. Okay, Best Mama Ever. And then
I would just do that, honestly. I don't know if I would.
because it's so much smaller.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we're going to use...
Or you could do Best Mama on the same line and then Ever underneath it.
I think I'm going to do Mama in a script and Best and Ever in a non-script.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got 3 lines of text. Now, I was just saying I want to make Mama a different font. So what I'm going to do is hit Advanced and Ungroup to Lines. This is going to put everything into its own text box. So now I can change Mama to whatever script my heart desires. And I can kind of scroll through here and pick one that's cute. Do you have one off the top of your head that you just absolutely need?
Give me 2 seconds. Hold on, I just gotta find the because we have some new fonts that are delightful.
We do have some good ones.
Delightful. But I want to find...
And the ones on the original are linked below, but you all can use whatever fonts you want.
Because Mama is such a small word, Leslie is cute.
Is that a new font?
Yeah, but I'm also like trying to think, oh, I like that one.
Oh, this one? Okay, let's do this one.
Yeah, I like
and
that
I think
one.
I'm going to make it a lowercase m.
Also, is it just me, or do other people, personally, when I do Mama, the word Mama, to me it's spelled M-O-M-M-A.
Yes. I do M-A-M-A, but most people do M-A-M-A, I think.
I know. And so am I the weird man, the odd man out for doing M-O-M-M-A? I guess so.
Yeah, it makes you weird, for sure.
I know. Weirdo!
No, it's okay. I think either way is cute. What font? Okay, let's talk about font pairing.
Estuary.
Okay. Estuary is one of our favorite. I don't know how good that's going to cut.
Oh. No, I don't like it with those.
Yeah. What about Invested? Manifest. I feel like it needs to be more like quirky. Oh, that's kind of cute. It's more like whimsy.
Yeah, I like it.
West Winds. So when you're working with a script, you don't want to pair it with another script. Like, let me just show you guys what Southwest would look like with this. Like, that is no. We want to do like a sans serif or a serif if we're working with a script font. And the big script font is like our main, that's like our kicker, you know, that's our showstopper. So the Best and Ever just need to be like pretty basic. When I think of basic, or like not basic, but clean cut, I think of Fierce Sights. That could be a good option.
I do like that one.
It's not bad. Okay, let's do that. I'm going to select everything, hit align, center horizontally, and really I could select all of these and align and distribute vertically, and that's going to make it exactly spaced apart. Now I want to fill this space up for the most part, because this is a small area. This is only 3.5 by 5.5.
Right.
So we're gonna fill that up. Okay, and then I think that's good. I'm gonna hide this square and I'm going to select all of these words and attach them together because we're cutting them out of the same color font or the same color vinyl. And since we had ungrouped them to lines, if we didn't attach it together, they would cut all over the map. We want to cut them just like this so it's easier to apply. Lots of people are M-O-M-M-A.
I see that.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to make it, we're going to be using adhesive vinyl. So I'm going to click on the mat that I want to use, and then we're going to hit continue, and I'm going to select vinyl. Daphne is such a cute font, Angela. I have been wanting to use that font.
I was looking at, I love that font. I just don't think it would have fit with this project.
Right, well, I guess everybody will have a different vibe too. Like if that's your mama vibe, you know? Okay.
Dazzle is really pretty. It's a new one.
Yeah. Okay, so this is just adhesive vinyl, okay? So we're gonna cut it vinyl side up, and then I'm gonna hit premium vinyl removable mat, and we're gonna load this into our Cricut.
Also, I really want to do a project with nitro font.
Yes, we were talking about doing Appalachian on a shirt.
Yes. Or a hat.
A hat. Does it have numbers? Does that font have numbers?
App-A-latch, L-A-T-C-A-N. Appalachian. Appalachian. Not Appalachian.
Do people say Appalachian?
Yes.
They do? That's
yes.
weird.
It's
That's a little strange.
Appalachian.
Appalachian. You guys say that?
Appalachian.
Stop saying
There was somebody else that...
that. That's wrong.
I saw a TikTok where somebody was saying it even worse than Appalachian.
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 Appalachian. Alrighty then. Appalachian. This is how you say it. Appalachian. Appalachian.
Not apple. Appalachian.
Appalachian.
Yeah, Appalachian.
What else do people say that's wrong? Knoxville, Maryville, Cookville.
It's Vull, not Ville.
Maryville?
I mean, it is. It's spelled V-I-L-L-E.
You say
yes.
Knoxville?
Yes.
No,
That
Knoxville.
hurts my mouth. to say.
Knoxville.
Because I'm not very southern.
You are.
Knoxville, instead of Knoxville.
You're not like, meet me up in Knoxville.
I'm going. It's not up. It's down.
Whatever. It's always up. It's always
never.
up.
It's down.
Meet me up in fill in the blank. Worcestershire. I'm trying to see what other words do people say in the South that other people say wrong. Warsh. I don't say warsh. Now my grandmother, she's from the north. They're from around Chicago, and they call them Kankabillies up there. They're from a town called Kankakee, but they're really country. And my grandma says warsh.
Did you know? I feel like I've talked about this before. But it's just like one of my favorite fun facts to tell people.
Okay, let's hear it.
That Appalachian dialect, especially if you get like way back in the mountains and you talk to my grandmother great grandmother talked very much like this. There's a lot of people from the county that I'm from that still have a very thick Appalachian accent. Did you know that it is the closest thing to Old English that is still the dialect is still living?
I think, yeah, I remember us talking about that. I think that's
it's
so
like
cool.
my favorite little fun fact.
It's just like, it just shows you like how deep the culture runs, I feel
Yes.
like. Yeah, that's really cool. I love it. Oh, son of a biscuit. My inside of my bee stuck to my, oh shoot, far. Okay. Let's just avert this crisis real quick. Okay.
What are we averting?
My bee came off when I was weeding. I'm using a pen tool to get the middles of these letters out. That bee is still off center. Let's fix that because it's gonna, normally it wouldn't bother me. Okay. Wow. I'm really doing a good job.
What do you mean?
I can't get it. I can't get it. Okay, here we go. I think we're on.
I'm trying to read the comments.
That's pretty good. Okay, cool. Illinois.
It's not
Illinois.
Illinois. It's in Illinois.
I know. Ann was saying you don't pronounce the S.
Yeah.
Nashville. Gabriel says Nashville and pronounce them all as it looks. No, veal is pronounced vole. Like V-U-L-L.
It doesn't bother me.
Donna, where are you from? She said folks around these parts still speak the Scottish Irish.
Yeah.
That's cool. Okay, if you could have an accent, Sadie and Lauren, what accent would it be?
I know a lot of Gaelic.
Do you? Sadie knows. Sadie is Irish. I think I'm Irish probably too.
What would give it away?
I don't know. Irish. I don't know what else I am. I did 23andMe, but I can't remember what I was. I know I have Neanderthal in my blood. I'm 1%. That's
Wow.
actually pretty chunky percent. Maybe it was like 0.01%. I'm very European though. I don't know. I'm not anything very cool. Definitely Irish though. And Polish. That's not exciting to tell people. But if I had to pick an accent, Irish would be a good one, or Russian, because like nobody would mess with you.
Nobody.
Nobody. You got a Russian accent, you can have whatever you want. You could be saying the nicest thing to me ever. I'll be like, you can have my money. You can have it.
Yep.
Okay, so I put my transfer tape on. Sorry, I'm not telling you guys what I'm doing. Okay, and then we're gonna get our piece right here. And we're going to apply this to our piece.
Speaking of accents, Jamie said, my husband is from Mobile, Alabama, and the southern accent in Alabama is much different than Tennessee or Kentucky. You are correct.
They're all different.
Much like people, I feel like a lot of people, especially like from the United Kingdom, they know where someone is from based on their accent. I love watching the TikTok videos of people from the United Kingdom saying like, talking in the different accents in the United Kingdom, even like, but yes,
right.
I can tell if somebody, Southern wise, I can tell if you were
like
from South
Georgia?
Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia is different.
Louisiana is different.
Louisiana is way different to me.
Kentucky is very distinct from like, and also like Knoxville is different than East Tennessee.
Like Knoxville is in East Tennessee, but a lot of people in Knoxville.
Or Morristown, sorry. Knoxville is different than Morristown. Like, I'll just say this. I worked as a waitress in Knoxville, and they would ask me where I was from all the time.
Well, yeah. I feel like once you get into like the bigger cities,
right,
then you're going to have less of an accent.
Yeah, because everything kind of meshes together.
Yes.
Okay. I also feel like I could just pop these off. We don't
Angela
need
says
them.
Western to Eastern Canada is wildly different with accents too.
Yeah, that's crazy. I guess that would make sense.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Sin can speak Russian.
Oh, yeah, that is right.
We've talked about this before. I think that's so cool. Okay.
Texas also has their own form of Southern accent.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to start building our little base. So I've just got my images. You want to make sure they're facing the right direction before we start gluing. And plan where you're going to glue. So I'm going to put glue along this, and then I'm going to match it up to that edge. Okay, because you know hot glue dries quick, so you got to be like ready. You got to know when to hold them.
Girl, I am not hating on Louisiana at all. I actually want, Louisiana is one of the states that I've literally like just driven through like a small portion of Louisiana.
Mm-hmm. We actually almost took a trip last year. Was that me and you that was talking about going to Louisiana? Or me and Michaela?
I feel like we did.
We talked about it, yeah.
I would love to go to Louisiana.
Yes. Me too.
I think Louisiana is, picturing in my head, Louisiana is like beautiful.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Talk about some thick culture in Louisiana. Okay. I'm going to put it along this edge now. Well, let me see. Let's plan this out. Measure twice and cut once, right? I think I want to put this one behind. Yeah, so it's like that. Okay, Perfect. My brain was working, you guys.
Your brain was braining.
My brain was braining. You don't need a whole lot of glue on here because you don't want it oozing out, you know. So, and the hot glue dries pretty quickly, which is nice. All right. Any questions?
Johanna asked, would it be easier to lay one flat and then glue from the top?
If that's easier for you, you do that, girl. It just depends. I mean, I feel like I can put more, I feel like I can have more control over it this way, personally.
We did have someone ask, is there a reason for putting vinyl on the outside as opposed to the inside?
No. I think it gives it some dimension.
Yeah,
honestly.
I do think it gives it dimension.
And you can't put transfer tape on the paper. It may rip the paper, you know? Okay, this one, I'm gonna put the glue here. So I'm putting it on this edge. Sorry if that was out of shot. So make sure you're testing putting your frames on and then gluing them, like to make sure that it's gonna line up right. Otherwise it may be off a little bit. And then I'm just gonna take some glue and put it on the edge here. What's really nice about these Surebonder glues is that they're precision tips. So I can get in here in these crevices and really get the glue where I need it to be. Okay, cute. I mean, this alone is cute.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I feel like you could just have something like this. It's cute for a centerpiece. You could put like
an actual vase with fresh flowers.
Yeah, like you could use it for so many different things.
It would be really cute if you just had like one of those small vases, but like could fit a bunch of flowers. Like just cut your stems and change out fresh flowers every week.
All the time. Yes, I love it. Okay, so here's our little base. Now we need to put our foam inside. Depending on which foam you have, you may have to cut it down. I actually think this is gonna fit perfectly. Oh my gosh, it's literally perfect. So I'm going to trim this down. Now you want it to touch the edges because I want to put a little bit of glue on the sides to make sure it kind of stays in there. This stuff is so messy. It'll be all over everything. I'm just warning you. If you get the denser flower foam versus this one's a lot more messy. This one is way less messy. So you can just trim these down with like a knife or scissors. And then you can see it just slides down. It's a little bit looser once it gets in there, but the frame kind of holds it in. I'm going to put some hot glue down to make sure it does not move though. So I've got it in there. I'm just gonna put some I need another glue stick. I'm gonna put some right in the crack in between the picture frame and the foam. It doesn't have to be neat. We just want to get it in there. It's honestly a little bit big. But I'm hoping it's fine. I'm gonna put some all along the edge just to really make sure it's gonna stay. Oop. Okay. And you could leave the plastic on, but it's gonna be really hard for you to poke your flowers in. That's a good idea though. You can leave it on, but you're gonna have to really like stab those flowers in there. So now that our foam is in there, we can start planting our florals.
I feel like my chat is like stuck.
Cause no one's talking?
It wasn't, okay, it's now.
Okay. You guys are allowed to talk.
Johanna said, what could you use for the bottom if you wanted to close it? I would do craft board. Like
Yes.
literally from the Dollar Tree, get the poster board, like the thick poster board, craft board.
Yeah.
Cut out a square, put it in the bottom.
Yeah, totally.
That's what I would do.
Okay. Now, if you're talking to me, I like to start with my floral pieces with my greenery. So I love these ferns that Sadie picked out for us. I love these. We're gonna use these. You can break them apart. Don't feel like they have to all go, like you don't want this whole stem, don't feel like you need to pick the whole stem in there. Like
I actually would not put the whole stem in there. I literally would break those apart.
Yeah.
Like individually and place them in as fillers probably.
Yeah, like what I'm gonna do, and this is what I like to do, is like go in, put my greenery, and then like have some extra pieces of greenery to go and add in at the end too, to kind of fill in the holes. And I'm also bending this so it like hugs over the edge.
Yeah.
So hold it where you would want it. Like I kind of want it there. And then I can see, oh, do I need to trim that a little bit? Probably not, because it's gonna stick all the way in. So I'm gonna stick it in about where it lands. Like I want my ferns to kind of be like filling in the bottom area, okay? Your flowers are gonna turn out different than my flowers. I couldn't repeat the same arrangement.
Right.
You
So
know?
we have a lot of people asking, couldn't you do this? Couldn't you do that? What about doing this? What about doing that? Guys, this project is one that is truly open for interpretation. If you wanna put the vinyl on the actual, like if you wanted to print out, actually, if you did a print and cut and you wanted to put Best Mama Ever, for example, if you wanted to put Best Mama Ever on that pattern and flatten it and just print and cut it, you can do that.
Totally.
If you want to put the vinyl on the inside, you know what, girl, have at it. Have fun doing it. You can mirror it, put it on the inside of the glass, put it on the paper. So many different things you could do. Someone even said, well, what about making rolled flowers for your cricket? If you want to do that, cute, have fun. This is just the way that we have done it, and we are showing you how we have done it. We want to give you the basics for you to be able to go and make it your own.
Right,
Truly.
right.
That's pretty.
Yes, I love these drapey flowers. Okay, there we go. So like I feel like those should kind of go there. So what I'm gonna do is trim each one of these off. Sorry if I get quiet. I feel like I have to concentrate.
Well, doing florals is a lot different than, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta like look at it.
You have to look at it, you have to think about it, you have to
plan it.
I'm very glad that you split those up.
Yeah, oops, see how far that stuck out?
Christy, yes, you can rewatch this. This is gonna be a video that stays on our YouTube channel. You can always go back and watch it 3 or 4 times if you want to.
Yeah. Sometimes I take the leaves off of these too. Like you don't really need the whole leaf. I just want y'all to know, Trey brought home flowers on Easter Day, like for me to decorate with. He just picks them up and they're still alive. We're like going into week 3. Yeah, they're so pretty. I did have to take out some dead ones, but I love it. Okay, this one, I think I want to kind of start dispersing this one, like, so it like starts to tie it in. Okay, and then let's see what we got here. I just love these. These are my favorites. But I think I need some like wow flowers right now. Look, I need some big.
To build the top.
Yes. I need some like big va-va-voom moments.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do these. These will tie in that coral color that we did. So I'm just breaking them apart. And you can technically, like if you really wanted to make sure these did not, make sure these didn't come out, you can glue, like stick hot glue on the tip of it before you stick it in, and it'll stay. Oh, come on. That sticker did not want to come off. Okay. And then I'm just going to stick that back on. Whew. See, so like you don't need a whole bunch of leaves to like crowd up your situation.
So what Alicia's doing with this one, which I like, and you all will be able to see them side by side. What she's doing is more of like a spread out centerpiece.
It's like flatter and more level.
Yes, whereas what we did before is more of a full, it's like more up, but still like you can decide which style you like the best.
Yes. The first one we did is honestly just like one of my most favorite things ever. But like I said, you can't, it's hard to replicate sometimes flower arrangements. And everyone's gonna have like a different style. What's pleasing to your eye may not be as pleasing to someone else's.
I love the lavender in there.
Yes. I start feeling the pressure
While
y'all are watching me while I'm piddling.
Oh, no pressure.
Don't judge my piddling. Okay.
I would go beautiful.
Is that what you were gonna say? And then look at it from far away. See, like that's getting very flat to me. So I'm gonna like start
building the top.
I need it to be taller. Yeah, and I think it's low because these stems were so short. I want these to be more out. So you know what I'm gonna do is cut them longer. Maybe. Let me cut these off.
This could be an instance where instead of cutting it all off, you could just stick that middle piece in and fill around it.
Right. Well, I'm going to cut off a bunch, like all of them except for like 2. So then this is like still tall. See how I did? I just feel like it needed some height. You know?
Agree.
I'm going to pull those out too. And do the same thing again with another one of these stems. This is why it's good to have options. You never know what you're gonna need. I always think like when you're making floral arrangements, you want to get a lot, especially if you're working with faux florals, get a lot and keep your receipt and return what you don't use because you just don't know. Like,
you don't know until you get in there and start filling around.
Exactly. Ooh, that one looks awful. What is it, Lauren? What am I doing? Okay. I'm just going to cut. I need an odd number. I think I don't like that it's an even number. Cute, cute, cute. We're getting somewhere, people. All right, next. No. No. I want these.
Okay, put those. Those are good hot adders.
For sure. Oh, and we've got 2 stems of it. And don't be scared to like try stuff. I'm really preaching to myself because I'm like, I don't want it to be super tall.
These
but then,
over here with the pink and yellowish would be pretty.
Yes, those would match. Oop.
You still also have ferns left. Sprigs of fern that can come up.
I'll probably add those in near the end. Like to pull or fill any holes.
Yeah.
And you can kind of curve the stems too. I feel like curving them makes them look less fake because they're, you know.
Do you need help cutting stuff?
I don't think so. I feel like we're getting to a spot. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll probably put these in and then put my fillers in and then see if I need to fill in any other holes, and that will be it. These white ones are going to look really pretty. These are a different shape, which I think adds excitement, you know. Dollar Tree tag is not the vibe.
No.
Or these leaves. I mean, it's doing something. All my ferns are under here. Okay. So now I'm just adding in. These aren't actually sticking into the greenery. You could really put some glue on the tips of these and like to secure them in more. It's gonna be totally up to you. It's very ferny.
I personally love the fern.
Me too. There's a big hole here.
I would get one of those shorter pink flowers and stick it in there.
Yeah, that's cute.
And then turn it around and maybe do one more to keep it odd in that corner. Right there. Other corner. Yeah, like over in there.
Okay.
Beautiful.
She's full. She's a fluffy girl.
She's a very fluffy girl.
The Kanye, don't bring home to mama. Okay. Flower arranging with Alicia and Lauren.
Yes.
Okay. The other one just wowed my britches off. So what do we think?
I love that one. I'm obsessed.
Okay, that's it. Then you're good to go.
I like it.
I think I just love these yellow and purple, like frosty flowers, and we don't have those.
I do like these. The little frosty guys here.
Look at them, like we literally. This is how like you're never gonna get the same thing.
I mean, it's just like two different styles almost, but still both beautiful, like in their own right.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Very fun.
I love it.
I do too. I'm gonna sit this over here because there's no room. Okay. Thrillers, fillers, and spillers. That's it.
That's it. That's the perfect combo.
That's what I do whenever I'm making like plants at home. That you do thrillers, fillers, and spillers.
Uh-huh.
They look good on screen.
They look so good. I'm telling you.
Oh my gosh,
They both look great.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay, well, so hopefully I didn't do a great job explaining how to do floral arrangements, but you know, is that a craft? We're a crafting channel. It's okay.
Well, pretty much. You start with your base.
Start with your greeneries, add in your big boomers, and then fill in your little spiky.
Uh-huh.
Great explanation.
If you all are, once again, if you're not part of our membership and you want to recreate today's project, you can join us for $1, meaning you get 7 days unlimited access to our website. What that is going to ensure is that pretty much in the 7 days, you're gonna kind of get to know the website, get a feel for it, see if we are a right fit for you. Plus, as a little thank you, we're gonna give you 20 download credits for that $1. Now, one thing I do wanna make clear is that if you can cancel anytime within that 7 days. If you do not cancel before the 7 days is over, after that, you will become a monthly member. So just keep that in mind.
Yes.
We wanna make sure we're very clear on that.
Yep.
But I mean, for 20 download credits,
can't beat it.
What do you have to lose?
You can't beat it. So we're actually going to be back tomorrow. We're doing a resin project. Y'all, we have been talking about this project. These two projects in particular have been our chit chatter in the office. Like we just love these. The one tomorrow in particular is so freaking cute. It is resin. We're working with glitter. We're going to teach you a hack on how to make your decals look flawless on your resin projects. It's going to be really fun. So if you're needing a teacher gift, you're going to want to be there. Yeah. And even if not, there's lots of good technique tips and tricks in this tutorial that you guys are going to want to be there for. So love it.
I can't wait.
Yep.
We also might have some special news for you guys tomorrow. So make sure you're back here on the channel.
Okay. We'll see y'all at 1:30 Eastern Standard.
Sounds good, guys. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.